breaking the silence, taking the dive in. Nikki pulling strings like she playing the violin. Made in his likeness, radiant vibrance. Give him all glory, ain't no way to deny it. She gon' make you laugh, she gon' stimulate your mind. Make a thing shake, she ain't in no wasting time. They can come close but can't imitate the grind. Got a different way to illustrate and innovate designs. BTS podcast, gotta watch that. Teaching us the game, that mean Nikki got class. If you watch it once, you gon' wanna stop back. This an opportunity that you cannot pass. Unleash your inner voice, cause better days coming. Better days, get ready for better days. Better days, better days. Better days, get ready for better days. Better days, better days.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Breaking the Silence for another Twisted Tuesdays where we have real conversations about real life situations. Today, I'm joined by my sister Shera Renee, the host of the Blemish Beauty podcast, and we're talking about the different expectations you have in your life as a child versus a teenager versus growing up. Now that you're older and you're an adult, how you look at things a little bit differently. So, after the countdown, please welcome my sister back to the platform again. I need to make that countdown shorter, golly.
Listen, it's not like the preparation, honey, because preparation be short. You got time to get you something to drink on this one and come back and live a good life.
I ain't fooling with you. Today. You already know how this go. You know you starting this conversation off.
Okay. Hey, y'all. I guess, ain't no need to introduce myself because I'm on here all the time, right? Welcome home. So for me, I feel like when you are younger, you have more days ahead of you than behind you. So you have more time to play games and entertain shenanigans as opposed to when you're a little more seasoned in life and you start hitting the 35 plus and you edging towards the 40s. It's like, yeah, no, get somebody else to do it. You can smell it from a mile away. Like, no, you about to be on this foolishness and you need to go get somebody else to play because I'm not it. Mm-mm.
Child, look, let me tell you something. It is really true that when you hit your 20s, you go into another season in life. Then you hit your 30s, you go into another season. And when you hit your 40s, you go into another season. I'm about to be hitting 50. So I'm just like, what am I getting ready to face again? Because your back start hurting in your 30s. In your 40s, you start moving a little bit slower. And then you start understanding why these people be on the road driving slow. Because you start feeling different. You start feeling different. You start acting different. You start thinking different where you should. Because there's some 30 and 40-year-olds out there that still, trying to figure out life and just ain't quite there yet. So,
you know what it is for me? I feel like when you're young, you see a lot of young things happening. Like people are in school, everybody's having friends, you get in these relationships, everything's nice, puppy love, all the things, right? Even some of your friends might have babies, cool. But then as you get older, you start to see life change and you start to see the maturity of where you should be and people passing away and the importance of making getting health insurance and life insurance and all those things. So you take time more precious or more valuable than you did when you were younger, because now I wasn't thinking about no traveling mercy when I was 20 years old. Like I knew I was going to get where I needed to go. But now, baby, let me get to work. I'll be like, oh, thank you, Lord. Because you know now, like it's for a fact that life is short. Because you're seeing so many people, especially now with the TV and all of these celebrities. 2025 was the worst year for celebrity deaths, period. Like every time you turn around, it's somebody. I'm still messed up over Theo. Like I'm still done.
Yo,
But
she gonna send me a message talking about Theo died. I'm so sad.
let me tell you something. That was back in the day. Okay, like his legacy transcends to generations after generations. Your generation, you see him as a son. Most of us will see him either as a brother or our first love, our crush. The younger generation will see him as a big brother. You know what I mean? So it's like he grew up in everybody's household, and that was a rough one for
Yeah.
the world, and it's just like, to younger people, it's like, yo, he died, that's sad. But then when you get a certain age, it's like, yo, all right, what am I doing? Let me evaluate some things. Am I telling everybody that I love them when I'm supposed to? Am I giving people their flowers? Am I with somebody that I really, really want to be with, or if I'm tolerating because I just want to be in a relationship and take Christmas pictures? Like, what do we do?
Not take Christmas pictures. but you're right though. You start, like, when you get to that 30, maybe 40 mark, you start looking back over your life, as the old folks say, looking back over your life, and you like, well, I could have did this, and this in my 20s.
Yeah.
Now, like you said, everybody dying in such young ages. You're like, it's not just the old people dying no more, it's the young people too.
Yeah.
So you're looking like, do I even have time? Because you used to be 18, like, I got all the time in the world to do this. No.
You think death is for the older people when you're young, like, oh, I'm gonna live at least till 75, 80 max. Now you see people dying younger than you, older than you, same age as you, and you like, dang, well, what have I accomplished? I know for me, I can't speak for everybody else, but for me, I'm like, what have I accomplished that if God decides to take me tomorrow, they can say, what can they say about me that's good? You know what I mean? Like, what kind of legacy have I left so far? You know what I mean? Like, what do my kids, will they be proud of? Like, you look at the outpouring, going back to Theo again, looking at the outpouring of social media and all those celebrities, not one bad report. Has anybody said anything bad about him? He was mean, he was this, he was that. Can people say the same thing about us?
Right.
Like, what are we doing here? Can your exes say you was the one that got away, or was it, woo, I'm glad she left?
Child.
Like,
don't y'all answer that in the comments.
Yeah, because I know for me, not to brag, but I'm the one that got away, okay? And the majority of them was like, woo, glad he left. So it's like, like, we got to do better. We got to do better. Like, don't take your 20s for granted. Like, live your life, yes, have fun, but also be mindful that youth is quick.
See, in our culture, the thing is, when you get 18, boom, you got to get out the house. Whether you going to the military, whether you going to college, or whatever you're doing, you got to get out of my house. That's the concept that we've always had. 18, gotta find you something to do. But if I would have followed and did what my mom told me to do, and initially she told me to go to college for them 4 years, but I had a kid. I had 2 kids. So I'm like, nah, I don't want to go off to college, and miss all the important parts in their lives. But now I'm looking back at it like, yeah, man, I should have went. I should have went them 4 years, and I could have probably set myself up for a better future had I had done it then. But now I'm looking back like, I'm 45. I ain't standing on nobody campus.
But see, that's the difference. When you in your 20s, you feel like, you live in the right now. Like, you're not worried about saving no money. You're not worried about, well, some people not worried about getting married. I was always, every boyfriend I had was my husband, because I just always wanted to be married, right? So, a lot of the times people are so focused on the right now, they're not thinking about stuff like that. College, I could do later, tomorrow, whenever, I got time. But then you don't know how fast that time goes. Like, you'll look up and you're, like you said, 45. What have I accomplished? At least you can say you have a degree. You know what I'm saying? So if need be, if you do want to get back into the working field, you can go based off of your degree. But even that now, That'll only get you to
so far
a manager at Walmart or a manager at McDonald's. Like, you got to keep going. And it's like, yo, if I knew then what I know now,
what
baby,
Huh.
I'd have been getting my doctorate because I would have stayed up in somebody's school.
Okay. Me and my mom was talking about that the other day about how at one point a associate's degree was okay. You can get you a 2-year degree and you can get you a good job. You good.
Mm-hmm.
Then they said, okay, you got to get your bachelor's degree in order for you to make more money. Okay, boom. Bachelor's degree for a while was good. Then they said, nah, you got to have your master's degree. Now, like you said, they want you to have a doctorate degree.
Yeah.
Like a diploma was enough at one point.
Yeah.
Now you gotta stay in school. You got to. But then what about the people that don't have the desire to go to college? What about the people that make it without college? Like, you still got them kind of people too.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I would have did a lot of things differently than what I did do, because now just looking back, I'm like, yeah, either I should have took my butt to the military or I should have went out to college. Either way, I would have set myself and my children up for a better future.
But you know what? This generation is a little better than us because they have more at their fingertips. We went to school. We had to buy books and, get books. When we were in elementary school, we had to do the book covers with we had to go to the supermarket, get the brown paper bags and make book covers. Okay.
You better talk about your own self.
Now, my oldest, he has a Chromebook. They don't have no books. They give them computer. I wish I would. What? We had a class for computers.
One room.
And you doing Mavis Beacon learns typing, and you're learning how to type sentences. These babies got you coming into the school with a tablet, with a Chromebook. What?
They spoil.
You could go on YouTube and learn more than than we ever learned in school. Like, come on, whatever you want. There is it's like a digital encyclopedia. Whatever you want is at your fingertips. You don't have to leave the house.
But you just hitting the iceberg. You ain't talked about AI. How you can just put in, do me a resume or do me a business plan and tell it exactly what you want it to say, and then boom, it pops up. We had to format our own resumes, format our own cover letters, and walk into, matter of fact, no, let's go back a little bit more. We had to paper application. We had paper applications in my time.
Yeah. You walk in and you receive an application. You could do it right then on the spot or come back and bring it.
And you had to have, my mama told me I had to have resume in hand. You had to dress a certain way back then.
Yeah.
Like, you couldn't go to these. Now they just show up how they want to show up.
Jeans. I seen one girl. She had some cut up jeans on, and her top was like real low cut. And I said, "Well, I hope she don't get the job."
I bet she did.
I don't know, because once I figured out what it was entailed, I haul buddy out of there because I wasn't wasting my time. In my 20s, I'm like, oh, I don't need this. I'm out. But it's like, it's crazy. Like, the stuff now you see, and it's like, wow, we really didn't. But in a way, you know what? In a way, I'm glad we learned the way that we learned, because this generation now wouldn't know what to do. If something happened to the computer, something happened to Chat GPT, they couldn't do nothing.
Nothing.
Like, that was just like an episode when we were talking about the mothers, motherhood, and how you had cloth diapers and different things like that. If they ran out of diapers right now when we had a shortage, at least you would know what to do. We wouldn't know how to.
Not even
if
that.
YouTube can't show us, we don't know.
You know how they got the adult diapers, or they got the Chucks. My mom would go and cut out like, if you was out of diapers, put the diaper right there and cut out in the actual shape of that and use that and pin it. Like, it's so many ways, more like they say, more than one way to skin a cat.
Yeah.
It's so many ways that you can survive. But I had an old school mama too, so she believed in just rigging stuff up, as they say. My grandfather was like that. Ain't nothing broke, because you can rig it up, and that's why I take something down and put it back together. Quick, rig it up.
Yeah. This when you're young, it's like life is just at your fingertips. You can do whatever you want to do. You tolerate whatever, even friends, like you tolerate people just because you want people around. But then when you get a certain age, it's like, I don't want all that noise. Kill that. Like, I'd rather be in my room. I think Medea said that. She said, I'd rather be in a corner somewhere with a goldfish and a puppy.
Okay.
As long as I have my peace. Like,
you better say it.
I don't even drive with the radio on. I be feeling bad sometimes. I forget people in the car with me because, like, my house is loud because, you know, I have all these kids and stuff like that. So when I'm in the car, baby, that's my quiet time. I'm either listening to a podcast or it's quiet. It's completely quiet. That's when I pray. That's when I think. That's when that's my me time. And it's like, yo, we didn't do that when we was young. Quiet. Oh no, I need some noise. I gotta call somebody just to sit on the phone with me and breathe because I just need that person on the like now, I'm good.
Solitude. But I'm with you on that. I used to want to, like, when I ride, I would listen to music. But now, like when the last time I was driving before my car put me down, I was sitting in the car and just in silence. But that's your time to meditate. That's your time to pray. That's your time to just reflect. Like, I've learned, let me tell you something. I've learned this year and last year that self-care is so important in my life right now. Back then, I didn't think too much of that. My self-care in my 20s was different from my self-care now.
God has done a work in you, because when I met you last year, you was not talking about no self-care, nothing. You was sitting up there, staying up all late, drinking Pepsis and Red Bulls. And I'm like, what are you doing for you, huh?
Nothing.
What are you doing, huh? Now, that's all she scream, y'all. Whenever I need self-care. I need some time. This is my me time. I said, well, look at God. Won't he? Like, listen, even if it's a walk to the store, y'all, 5 minutes, she be like, I'll take it. That's my self-care. That's my me time. I'm like, look at Jesus.
Jesus will do it, won't he? Won't he do it? You better.
But that again, that comes with, age in life and different things. You learn how to appreciate those times by yourself because you don't know when the next time you're going to get, especially when you have kids, when you have babies, you don't know when you're going to get no free time.
Ooh,
you don't even know what kind of day you're going to have every day. Because you might have the clingy baby today. You might have a cranky baby today. You might have a teething baby today. You might have a great day where y'all just sleep all day. Well, that would be great for me. And where y'all sleep all day. But then it's like, okay, well, maybe the baby don't want to go to sleep today. You want to be up. Like, you don't know. So you take the little things, you hold them in so much more value now when you're older. Because when you're younger, you ain't thinking about none of that.
None of it. But you know what? My self-care in my 20s was going to the mall and buying me polo shirts and Jordans, stuff like that. My self-care was like buying clothes, spending money, which is crazy. But that's what I love to do at the time: buying pencils, buying paper, notebooks, and stuff like that.
Don't let her fool you, y'all. She still do that. Buying pencils and gadgets and papers and stuff. She can't go to Walmart without going into the stationery department.
You gotta tell my business. See, every time we do an episode, you tell my business.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but no, it and I want people to understand that self-care is not defined in one way. Everybody's version of self-care is different. And self-care will change over time. Yes. Like you said, back in the day, you had retail therapy. That was self-care for you because back then, what people didn't understand, you did a lot for everybody else. So this was your time to pour back into you. Now, you're not worried about that because you got sneakers up the wazoo now. So you don't have to go shopping now. But now self-care for you is just pouring back into you spiritually, mentally, because you pour out with the podcast and different things like that. So now it looks a little different, and people need to understand that, because when you get in relationships, like, for example, like you said, if you used to shopping, when you get in a relationship and you start having kids, you can't do that like you used to.
No.
And then you'll mess around and resent your spouse because now before you and before these kids, I was able to go to Bloomingdale's and this, that, and the third. Now I can only go to Walmart and get sneakers, and it changes. So you got to really, really be okay with the fact that life changes.
I did a motivational Monday to end the year too, right? And it said if this year was a test, did you pass?
Child, barely.
I gotta see. I gotta
Right, barely. But you know what?
barely.
What I realized this year is life will never go as you plan it, and you can plan it to the T. And you know, I'm very analytical. I got a plan B for my plan. I got a C plan for the plan B and a D plan for the plan C. It will never go how you plan it, and
Nope.
you have to be prepared for whatever comes your way. So the goal for 2026 is to stay ready so you never have to get ready.
That's
Because at
it.
the end of the day, you can't prepare for what's going to happen. You have, surprise pregnancies and
Hmm.
layoffs and
Hmm.
all kinds of stuff that's happening, extra kids coming to stay with you and family members. People might get sick. Somebody might pass away. Somebody will lose their job. And now you got to
Mm-hmm.
hold the weight. Like, you have to be prepared for anything.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just life. Like, you cannot, I mean, it's good to have a plan, but you also have to understand that that plan might not work. As good as it can sound, it
Hmm.
might not work.
Listen, I think this year was a year of rebuilding and healing. And I took a lot of a time to just step back
Mm-hmm.
and just evaluate and observe because 2024, whew, that was a rough year at the end.
Yeah.
And people really didn't understand or know how much I was affected. And I had to really
Yeah.
go into a hiatus to a degree. In my mind, I'm hiding. I'm like out for a minute. Even though I was out in the front, still doing episodes, still, doing lives and stuff like that. But it still wasn't like I used to be. If people really paid attention, I was more in the front than in 2024 beginning
Yeah.
towards the end.
You
Everything
slowed
started
down a
shifting.
lot. Yeah.
And
Mm-hmm.
2025 was like, boom. I just stepped all the way back for a second. But
Yeah.
sometimes you have to take a mental break. You have
Mm-hmm.
to take a mental break and you have to start thinking about things like, okay, should I have done this? Or how do I move next?
Mm-hmm.
Because it taught me a lot about relationships and people in general. Like, people really don't be who they say they are.
Yeah.
And that's the first time in all the 45 years of my life that I felt that way. I mean, people have fumbled me, but 2024 showed me that, you know what, you got to be careful out in these streets. Because people, instead of coming together, we fight each other.
Yeah.
We'd rather bring each other down rather than to build together. And we gotta stop that mess. That right there, I don't know if it's ever gonna change in our culture, but we gotta stop having that crab in the barrel mindset.
I was
We
just gonna
all
say
we
that.
all can win, man.
Mm-hmm.
We can win together. We really can do it with the simplest things. Just like I had a conversation with my niece the other day. She's talking about, isn't it just enough for people to watch your episodes? I said, yes, absolutely. I love that. I said, but I also want to know that they're watching too. I said, I want to know it's them and I want to be able to speak to them and to say thank you. Thank you for tuning in. I said, and not only that, a share mean a lot. When you
Yeah.
share an episode, that's a lot because it's getting to their audience. And if somebody share from their audience, that's another audience. A share can make you viral. So at the end of the
Yeah.
day, I appreciate everything that everybody do. But I do want to tell you thank you.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think for me this year was about letting go. Because I have high expectations. I've always been a bougie brat, and I've always put myself in like a Whitley Gilbert type of lifestyle. Y'all know I'm gonna give you some type of 90s
not
reference.
Whitney. Not
Yes, I've
Whitney.
always been like
She
not
was
like Whitley,
spoiled.
not like Whitley, but to the point where I've always thought higher than other people, right? Like, so, okay, for example, quick story. My brother, he used to take me and my niece's older sister, so she's still my niece. He used to take us to the store, and he used to get, okay, my niece would get a quarter juice and a bag of chips, because back then it was a quarter. Not me. I don't want that. I want the 50-cent juice and like a cake. I don't want no cookie. I don't want. Lying. I've always been that girl to be like, okay, he take us to go get ice cream, right? Oh, get you a ice cream cone. I don't want that. I want a milkshake. Like, I've always been that girl to have higher expectations or desires, right? So now that I'm older, and it's like, baby, that white picket fence, it's yellow. Why? Like, 3-bedroom, it might be filled with a couple of kids. Like, it's yeah. So, it's all about letting go. This year has been about letting go of my expectations and just being okay with the cards that's being dealt and handling them the best way that I know how, and putting my stank on things, because if I base my life off my expectations, I'll be depressed because it ain't going too well.
So, but that thing is yellow.
It's yellow, baby. It's not white. It's yellow. We got little stains on it. But it's okay. It's yours. But it's yellow.
But yeah. I do believe that you live, you learn. You live where you're supposed to. You're supposed to live and you're supposed to learn from the things that you do in your life, and take those same things and apply it to somebody else, like passing on. But a lot of times people do things and we don't learn. So now they're repeated mistakes over and over again. And I've been there before. I've been there before where I did something and then I would turn right back around and did it again. For what? Why? But you know what? You just got to start meeting people where they are. And I didn't know what that meant at one point. I didn't know what that meant. But just accept them for who they are. That's basically what it means. Just accept them for who they are, what they're gonna do, how they're gonna move, and then you move accordingly.
And be authentic. Be 100% you, because then you give the right people the opportunity to gravitate to you. When you are trying to keep up with the Joneses or be somebody that you're not, you attract the wrong attention, you attract the wrong crowd, and then you wonder why it's not fitting, because you're not being your authentic self. When you are your authentic self, things will fit like a puzzle piece. And then you'll start to see, okay, this is good. My mental space is clear. I got peace. All right, I'm good.
Right. Look, so today, y'all, we gonna do a new segment. I was sitting here looking at these questions. I'm about to put her in the hot seat, y'all.
See, and then, let me tell y'all, you don't let her blame me, because Twisted Tuesday, she be like, it's 30 minutes. Look, she want to play a game, okay? Okay, go ahead.
Like I said, we're gonna do a new segment, y'all, called the hot seat. But see, this is the problem right now, y'all. I'm looking at these questions to make sure that she's gonna be good with these questions. So y'all bear with me. This is in real time and raw right now.
Is she sure? Because she know I don't got no look.
Because she don't got no filter, y'all.
Is she sure? Because she know.
And I'm kind of nervous because she might.
This a family show.
Yeah. She might say some things that don't need to be said, y'all. So I gotta make sure we good up over here.
I'm trying to tell you.
Cause she ain't got no filter, y'all. She ain't. Okay, I think we might be good. Okay, y'all. If y'all made it this far, thank you. Because a normal Twisted Tuesdays would only be 20 minutes, right? But every time I get Shera Renee on my platform, we always go over 20 minutes. She tried to blame me, right? It is her fault that we are here right now. But anyway, since the questions are good and we're ready for the new segment, I hope y'all ready, because I'm curious to know what she's going to say with these questions. So, before we get back into the episode, make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, share, and turn that notification bell so you won't miss no more episodes. So are y'all ready for the new segment of the hot seat? Let's get into it. Get ready. We're diving deep. Welcome to the hot seat. First question.
Oh boy.
Woo. If you could only listen to one song forever, what is it?
If I could only listen to one song forever. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to say, as much as I love R&B, it's gonna have to be a gospel song. And it is by I'm looking, I gotta get it the right way. It's by Tasha Page Lockhart, Nobody But Jesus. Because I feel like when you meditate on the things of God, that day flows so much better. And it's also the hardest thing to do sometimes, to sit and discipline yourself to meditate on good things. Like I could watch Ratchet TV for hours. Can I pray for hours? Absolutely not. So, it'll force me to be disciplined, and it'll also cultivate a life that I need to have, and things that I need to implement in my life moving forward. So it'll be that.
Well, I think my song would be Deliver Me.
I can't listen to Leandra scream all day. I can't listen to her scream all day. But I love her, but I can't listen to her. But see, you're an author, you're a writer, so you go by words, not by. I get it. I know.
It's the power in that song, because you think about it, we go through things all the time in our lives, and we have to ask God to forgive us for our sins. We got to repent, right? So that song says to me that even though I'm this person today, I may do something that may not be right, I'm asking him, deliver me, because here I am doing things that I wasn't supposed to do. That song just speaks volume, girl. I ain't finna cry with him.
I like that song because to me, when I hear that song, you're asking God to deliver you from yourself, and you are your biggest critic. Like you're the one that has the limited beliefs. You're the one that goes against what God says you are. You're the one that does all the things. So you're asking God to deliver you from those mindsets, deliver you from those people, deliver you from anything that he hasn't set to be around you. So that is a powerful song. I'm with you.
Powerful on that. It's powerful. If you just listen to them words. Whew. So if you had to give up your phone or your favorite food for a month, which would you choose?
Child,
you better not give her that phone.
I was about to say, I'm finna give up that food, baby, because I cannot give up my phone. Okay, who am I going to laugh and kiki with if I give up my phone? We can't talk. Like, okay, I can give up mac and cheese and buffalo wings for a month, baby, but that phone, ooh. Matter of fact, when I pass away, y'all make sure put it in the casket with me, because some things don't need to be leaked. You understand? We got to take it with me.
Not take the phone with you.
You got to take the phone with me, boy, because
oh my God, listen,
people gonna be mad in the afterlife. They're gonna be mad.
I'm torn, but I'm gonna have to say that phone though. Please don't take my phone from me.
Oh, I was about to say, I thought you said give up the phone. I was about to say, what?
No, I got to have that phone. I can do without steak. I could do without steak
for a month. Yeah, I could do that. I could do that. I could just call
phone?
it a fast. Yeah, but that phone, baby,
do that for nobody. Nah, I ain't gonna go that far as you.
The only way that'll work is if I have my computer. That's the only way it's gonna work.
Yeah. Well, I might can give it up.
Because I don't really talk on the phone like that. So I could message you. Yeah, I could message you, but still no. It's the food for me.
So you're offered $1 million to never speak again. Do you take it?
$1 million? That's it? To never speak again? No, baby, you gonna hear me. You know that episode of Different World with Whitley? She couldn't talk for 2 weeks. No, you gonna hear me, okay?
You said that's it.
That's it. I can make that if I really wanted to.
So what was the $1
billion? $1 million a year. Every year, yeah, I'll do it for a year, every year. But that's it for life? What if God let me live till I'm 80? You were never gonna hear me again. Oh no. How much time I got? When it start? If it started in like a week from now, I'm gonna record the hell out of my voice so y'all can hear. You know.
I don't think I can do it. I don't. Yeah, that's a lot of money.
We
to me.
podcasters. We got it. We need an outlet.
Exactly.
No,
therapy.
No.
I can't. I ain't gonna be able to do it. You talking about a year? $1 million a year?
That's it. $1 million for life, and I'm living to 85. Yeah, no. I got 45 years left. No, absolutely not. I spent $1 million in a week. Like, nah, I'm good.
Oh, Jesus, I'm done. So you wake up with the ability to read minds for one day. Whose thoughts do you check first?
Oh, my man. That's who thoughts I'm doing. Oh. Or ask some questions, baby. And I better hear what I want to hear. You understand? It better be right. It better be. Then I'm gonna check my kids because I know you lying.
Okay.
Where was you at when you said what you said? Where was you at? They second. Because them men in my life, they questionable. So yeah, yeah.
Oh God. I'll be scared though. I'll be scared, but I think I had to go.
I wouldn't be scared because I know I'm gonna be on the first 48.
Asking all kind of questions.
Checking. Yeah,
but then you gotta be careful though. You gotta be careful though.
I'm asking everything.
Oh my God, you gonna break up?
Yep, I sure am. I'm gonna be on the first 48. I'm gonna be like, look, let me. I'm gonna call you. But like, you're gonna have to get your boy. You're gonna have to get him, cause the people gonna come get me.
Oh my God! I knew you was gonna say that.
What? That's the first person.
I got tears in my eyes. Oh my God!
You know better than to play these games with me.
So if you had to delete all but 3 apps on your phone, which would you keep?
Facebook, because I'm nosy. TikTok, because I'm nosy. And Marco Polo, because that's how I communicate with my son, my baby. So, yeah, those are the 3.
Facebook, TikTok, YouTube.
Yeah, I can get one. Well, see, YouTube is a little. You could cheat with that because you can go on your computer. But like apps, I need Facebook on my phone because I like to while I'm asleep. I don't want no big computer in my face while I'm TikTok. I like to scroll, and then Marco Polo. I can't do that on a computer because I got too many tabs open. I gotta be watching movies and whatnot. I ain't got time.
I ain't thought about it like that. Yeah, you can do YouTube on the computer.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't really have to have no apps to be honest. I mean,
yes, you do. You need you use your computer because I'm about to say all that graphic stuff. Yeah,
exactly. I
do that on your computer.
Mm-hmm. All right. So next one, you're forced to live in a reality TV show for 1 month. Which show do you pick?
Oh, you said reality TV. Okay, so reality TV is a little different. I would be on Real Housewives.
Oh my God.
Baby, they outfits be amazing. And they be going on trips and stuff. And they don't work. And they be looking fabulous. And they have mimosas for breakfast. Like, yes, let me live that life. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Real Housewives.
I can't say which one because I don't watch reality TV.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's your lane right there with the ratchets and stuff. I don't watch it.
Because Love and Hip Hop, you'll be on the first 48. So
I watched that one time and I didn't watch it again.
Yeah, so Real Housewives is a hit or miss. You can have a good life or a bad life. So I'll take that one.
Wow. So you're granted one wish, but it must be for someone else. What do you wish?
I wish that you would get all the money in the world that you desire. Because when you come up, I'm coming up. I wish for you to be stinking rich, baby. Because I'm calling my job and I'm be like, I quit.
You ain't gonna.
moving.
You ain't
I'm
even calling.
moving.
You ain't gonna call them. You just gonna do.
I'm probably not. I'm just gonna move and pack my. I'm packing nothing. I'm getting everything new. I'm leaving this life behind. You hear me?
Y'all hear her?
Oh Jesus! I'm leaving behind. I'm just gonna come there with my kids. Like we here. Let's go.
Lord, you here? Okay, so my wish. That's crazy. My wish for you too, because let me tell y'all something. She downplay herself a lot, y'all.
Oh boy.
And she be killing it out here. She will listen. Most of this stuff y'all be seeing going on, she'll put a little birdie in my little something in my ear, right? And I take off running.
She do. I'm like, you ever think about?
I was like,
I think you
what?
should. And she like, you right. And
You
then
right.
I go to bed, y'all, and I wake up in the morning. She done sent me like 3-4 ideas. I said, well, what did I didn't go to sleep. I stayed up all night working on this. I said, oh Lord.
She be sleeping on her potential. So I need that to be shown to her. So when that potential gets shown, she gonna be rich, y'all.
Yeah, let me pour it into myself because I'm quick to tell somebody else what to do and how to do it and what to get them to point A to point B. But baby, when it's my turn, you hearing crickets because I don't be knowing. I'll be like, oh.
She really do hear crickets. Like, and I'm over here like, girl, I can't help because I don't have what you got. You got the vision. I don't have it.
I ain't got it.
But I need her to see what she really has right here in front of her because she really do, y'all, be responsible for a lot of stuff. I got to give her flowers. She give me an idea, and I take off running. And then I'd be like, hey, look at this. And she be like, nah, change this, do this, move this around, put it right.
She be mad, y'all. Yeah. Like, why would you show me if you don't want me to tell you?
But because what you do, you go look at it and you be like, why you didn't send it to me before you posted that?
Yeah,
like,
because she'll post it, child. And I'll be like, why you do that?
But but when I do get the okay, yeah, I like that. I'll be like, yes. Yes. But yeah, y'all, she got a lot of potential. I need for you to see that potential. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. Watch. We got 2 more, y'all. I ain't do it like I was gonna do it, y'all. I started to get in her business, like she was getting in my business, but I ain't do it. I ain't do it bad this time.
Listen.
Next so episode, I guess you get the power to make one law that everyone must follow. What's your law?
One law that everyone must follow.
I'm scared, y'all.
April 29th got to be a national holiday, baby. Like, duh. Like, that's the law. Like, April 29th is a national holiday. Nobody working on that day. We chilling. Like, it's federal. Like,
I'm with that.
Like, stuff is closed. We chilling.
Oh, okay.
And the weather has to be nice so everybody can barbecue and
we gonna get sales that day too.
Child, you ain't gonna need no sales because everything gonna be closed.
Ah, dang. We can't.
Yeah.
Leave now. Everything.
Dang. Federal holiday.
Somebody might be mad with you. You can't go get nothing to eat or nothing.
You better get it on the 28th. You know Christmas and stuff be closed. I bet you they be scrambling in there Christmas Eve. Don't do that.
I'm done. Okay, so the last question, y'all. Last question. I'm put it on the screen here for my audio babies, as she say. You just want a ticket to travel anywhere in the world, but you have to leave tomorrow with only one suitcase. What do you pack, and where are you headed?
I'm going to your house. What do I pack? My son. That's it. That's all I need. No, but I will put what would I pack? Well, I would pack because I'm going to your house. I wouldn't really need to pack nothing because you live near Walmart. So yeah, there's that. Everything's up the road. So I wouldn't need to pack anything. Yeah, I would pack. No, but seriously, anywhere in the world, I would probably go to Punta Cana, that's in Dominican Republic, or Niagara Falls. Because I love good scenery, like water. I can't swim, but I love good scenery. I'll stand behind something and take pictures, but you ain't gonna catch me in it. But yeah, I would go there. Just to cross that off my bucket list, because those are two places that I really want to go to before I get old and gray.
I used to have places I want to go, but I'm too scared to go anywhere now. Now, if I
With these
come,
planes and
now I come to Jersey, I'll make a trip to Jersey. But I'm telling y'all something, I'm packed very heavy. I'm a heavy packer because my mom always instilled that into me that you got to have something just in
yeah,
case
you're
it's
gonna have to pack
cold,
heavy in Jersey because Jersey's weather is bipolar.
hot,
It start off
raining,
cold, then it's hot, then it get cold again.
snow
Then it be
boots.
sunny outside, then it's raining. Yeah, Jersey weather.
So
It'll
yeah,
catch you slipping.
yeah, I ain't got too many places I want. I'm probably coming to Jersey. That's it. Like it's not too many places I want to travel now because too much going on.
Yeah.
Now I did want to go to Jamaica until I started. So I read something about they been getting rid of bodies down there. So I did want to go to Jamaica.
The only thing I'm fearful of, because I'm a picky eater, is going away and they not having no good food. Like you eating that stuff that you can't pronounce. What I'm supposed to do with that? Like,
That
y'all
stuff
don't
be
have no
good.
chicken. Like,
That
I
stuff be
don't
good though.
see no. And then the spicy, and then I ain't got time.
Look, when I went on the cruise in my senior year, we went to the Bahamas, and I
Your
ate lamb.
senior year
My
in
senior
high
year,
school,
yeah.
y'all went on a cruise to the Bahamas.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And then we went to Florida after that to Disneyland and stuff. And when we went to the Bahamas, oh, it's so beautiful, man. The water was really clear, like they say. You could see all the way down to the bottom. And I really didn't have fun. I fumbled that trip. I was the one sitting with everybody's stuff because I was shy and yeah,
Girl.
I fumbled that trip. I ain't gonna
Now
lie.
we got to go.
Yeah, I gotta go back because I
That we
fumbled it.
older.
But the Bahamas, they had lamb on the cruise, and I ate it. It was so good. Oh my god, it was so good. Duck, it was so good.
See, I'll come back skinny because I'm not eating none of that.
But they had all kinds of stuff, like you said, stuff that you couldn't pronounce, or that was like something you didn't eat. I had to eat, girl. I had to eat. It was good too. It was free, and it was good. So
wow.
don't say what you won't eat now. Don't say what you won't
We
eat.
went to Liberty Science Center and y'all going to the Bahamas. Okay. Must be
Liberty,
nice.
well,
We going to a science center for high school trips and you talking about the Bahamas. Okay. Sure. Wow.
Well, I guess I lived my best life and didn't know it, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
See?
but I
See what happens when you're young? That goes right back around 360. When you're young, you didn't take advantage of that. But I bet you go to Bahamas now, you're going to do content and everything.
Okay. But that was the last senior trip they had, though. Well, they had it
because they probably went broke after that.
I put it like this: they had other senior trips, but they didn't go to the Bahamas and no Florida. Because let me tell you what happened. Real story. I'm about to tell you about this story. So we went on the cruise, grown. Okay, you can drink in the Bahamas at 18.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you can gamble. You can gamble in the Bahamas at 18.
Oh,
yeah, unless they changed it since then. It's been some years ago. But when I went, you can gamble, you can smoke, you can drink, all of that. Live your best life. I was 18, by the way, when I went on a trip. Anyway, honey, when I tell you they got drunk, my class got drunk. The girl went to go sit on the toilet and broke the toilet. We on a boat. When I say broke the toilet, water was going out the toilet. We on a boat. So after that trip,
never again. See how black people
it was
do? Y'all
bad.
can't.
And
y'all
the chaperones weren't chaperones. They were drunk too.
Lord, the blind leading the blind.
So they went on senior trips, but they didn't go as far as we did.
I bet they didn't.
We had a good time though. I ain't lying. We had a good time, girl. We had a good time. But I could have had a better time had I not. If I would have went skydiving, because I was young then, I was stupid. When you're young, you will do that kind of stuff, snorkel and all that kind of stuff. If I would have did all that kind of, it looked fun though. look fun them jumping out the thing into the water and
No.
stuff. But I
Mm-mm.
can't swim, so I couldn't swim. I ain't been doing that. But the jet skis really looked fun.
Yeah, that
The
look
jet
fun.
ski, they look fun. So I didn't get a chance to do that because I was sitting down, watching other people's stuff. Send me there now though. I got a camera. I got tripods on top of tripod. We got to make that a trip. We might need to go to Bahamas.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, definitely.
we got to go. All right, y'all. See, she done had me here about an hour, y'all. So,
I told
yes,
y'all she was gonna blame me. See,
um,
see.
yeah. I mean, it is your fault. It is. Every time you get up here. So what we gonna do now, y'all? Is the 30 seconds of fame. She knows she ain't getting by with that. She gonna have to tell these
I was about
folks
to say, dang, she got
what
another segment. Like, what's going on? I mean, I ain't been here in a while, but sheesh.
y'all don't pay her no attention. So she knows she got to get this countdown. She gonna come back. She gonna tell y'all what's happening in 2026. If we can talk about what's happening, because she been on this break. Like she be taking these in and out breaks and stuff. So yeah, we need to know what's happening. Get in her business a little bit. So after the countdown, she gonna tell y'all her business.
I just want to say that my single Safe Place is set to release this Friday, June the 20th. New Music Friday. So make sure that you go and download it. It's going to be on all streaming platforms. I'm so excited for you guys to hear it. I'm hoping that when you finish listening to it, that you know for sure that he is your safe place. He is the one that you can run to, the one that you can count on through thick and through thin.
Hey y'all. Well, first and foremost, I hope you enjoyed this episode, Twisted Tuesday episode on Breaking the Silence. Y'all know I'll be back again and then again and again. But until then, you guys can follow me on Facebook at Shera Renee. You can follow me on TikTok and you can follow me on YouTube at Shera Renee 510. Now, in regards to what's happening in 2026, TBA, to be announced, because we are living life and we are letting go. So I'm not going to plan nothing. I'm just going to go with the flow. And if you follow me, then you'll know what's up when it happens. But the one thing that I do know is the Preparation Podcast with me and author Nikki Nicole will be back in 2026. So you guys make sure you follow us on YouTube and you follow us on Facebook, because we are here inspiring change and healing hearts. So that's what we do. But until then, I see y'all.
Did she go up there? She go to talk about preparation.
I mean, one thing I know for sure that's gonna be running, but everything else, I don't know. I gotta adapt to new life,
Look, y'all, she be dipping on me, y'all. And I'm so sick of it. Like, dang. But she been run my life though.
Oh yeah, I'm Yana Van Zandt.
Yeah, always got me working.
I'll fix your life, but mine shambles.
I'm done. Well, y'all, this has been another awesome episode of Twisted Tuesdays, a longer than expected. But you know what? Yes, you look, y'all. But thanks, sis, for always showing up and being here through every season in my life, good, bad, ugly, scary, all of the above. For me to cry, for me to vent, for me to whatever. I didn't know we would be rocking like we rocking, but hey, things happen for a reason. And what's aligned ain't gonna be no struggle.
Yep.
So thank y'all for watching another episode of Breaking the Silence. And I hope that this episode has made you think back to when you were coming up as a child or a teenager, and think back to, like, you know what? Why did I do that? Like, even down to relationships, you'd be like, I did that? I dated him? I dated her? So I hope this will make you reflect back on your life and say, you know what? I've been there, I've done that, but now I'm here. So now what do I do from here? Where do I go from here? don't regret anything that you went through in your life, because everything that you go through in your life is just a stepping stone to your next level in life and your success. And success is not going to happen overnight. You got to be okay with that. So I hope that this made you think back in time and when times were good and when times were bad. And I hope that you make the right decisions today and use your 24 hours to the fullest on purpose, not by default. So until next time that we have another real conversation, which won't be back, y'all, until June 2026. So y'all stay tuned, and I hope y'all have an amazing day. Later.
Better days, slowly but surely it's a better space that'll waste my mind, so I meditate till I levitate. I elevate when I learn not to hesitate. No more, keep moving forward, chase my goals and focus more towards it. Hate the lows, but I need those to flourish. Place my goals in front, that's what's important. So I ask myself what inspires me. Breaking out of my shell, feeling yo shot quiet me, and now I'm breaking the silence like I'm nicking the cold. Let's go. Promise you gon' see better days. Gotta keep going till you see them. Promise you gon' see better days. You gotta keep going till you see them.